All right, we're gonna make some dandelion jelly. I stuttered upon my words there. So I have a sink full of cool water. It's not warm by any means, but it's not cold either. With some vinegar I just put in there. Now, because I haven't picked them yet, that's why I'm just dropping them in the sink. Because I want to kill any bugs that are left on here. I'm hoping they all have gone, because I left the bowl outside for about half hour after I picked everybody here to allow the ants and whatever else may be in here to vacate. But I'm just gonna let, oh, there's one there. He didn't quite get it. He didn't quite make it. That's the way it's gonna be. Okay, so I'm gonna let these soak like this for probably about half hour, just so I know whatever is in there is cleaned out. And then we'll be back. All right, so these have been soaking for a good half hour. Now, it is a lot easier to do this when they're dry, but I wanted to get all the bugs. You want to get all of these lovely petals out of here. And this is the part that takes forever because you don't want any of the green. You just want the yellow. And I'm putting them into a strainer so that way I can wash them again and not worry about losing any of them down the drain. Now, like I said, this is going to be a tedious process, so I really don't think you want to be here for this. We'll be back. Alright, all the petals have been stripped. I have just shy of 4 cups. I know that's not what it looks like, but it's because it's been sitting. There's about 4 cups there. Now I need to wash them again, and this will be the last time I wash them. And I'm going to use some of the Norwex pure or fresh produce wash. You can't really see it. I'm going to be using some of this. This stuff is amazing. Pour some in. I'm going to put some water in. And I'm just going to wash it in the cup here so that way I don't lose any petals. Just going to wash these and I'm going to let these soak for a little while. And then I'm going to come back for the next part of this. But I'll bring you guys back after I have strained them and rinsed them off again. Because that's going to be a tedious little process. Washing the dandelions is a very tedious process. And they stick to everything. Okay, so we'll be back in a little bit. Okay. Clean and washed and now into a bigger mason jar. Sorry guys. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make dandelion tea. So I have 4 cups. So 4 cups liquid, 4 cups dandelion petals. We want to steep this for 24 to 48 hours. So I'm going to leave this for 24 hours. 24 hours is typically what I leave it for. And I just want to make sure everybody's submerged under the water here. And I used to have bowl covers and I don't know where they went. So we're just going to use some cling wrap. On top of this. I know it's not the best idea, but it's what I got. And there we go. Now we're going to let this sit in a nice quiet area where it's going to be left undisturbed. Where it's going to be, yeah, undisturbed. You know, one of those times where you think you say something right and then you question it? yeah, that was it. So let's go leave this for 24 hours and we'll be back sometime tomorrow to make jelly. All right, we are back. It has been 24 hours. Well, just about anyway. But I had to go out, and what I want to do is I want to start straining it, so that way by the time I'm back and done, it should be strained fully. Just look at that color. Can you look at that? It's pretty cool. Oh, it's a nice tea color. Okay, just give me a second and I'm gonna bring you over. Okay, there we go. Look at that color. It is beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna let this strain while I go and do my few things, and we'll be back. Okay, now we're at the making the jelly part. So I've got 4 cups of the dandelion tea. Now I'm gonna turn my burner on. We're going to add the pouch of pectin and make a mess. And 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You want to bring this up to a boil. Sorry, I gotta get my spoon. I'm only vaguely ready. You want to bring this up to a boil, so don't add your sugar yet. Have your sugar on standby. Oh, it's all clumpy because it's still cold. Boo. It's okay, I'll get it broken up. Oh, hang on. Let me move you a little closer. There we go. Nope. Yeah, I'm still figuring out the angles I need here, guys. Sorry. Okay, give me a second. That's better. Okay. If you can hear that scratching in the background, that is my son trying to clean my shoe. Okay, I'm just going to quickly do this to break up the pectin. Alright, we're going to come back as soon as this is boiling and we're adding the sugar. Okay, we got a mess. That's what happens. That is what happens. Okay, that totally happened. It just started rapid boiling. Take your eye off it for 5 seconds. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, now we got to get the sugar in. 4 cups of sugar. And then you want to get it back up to a rapid boil. And boil for 1 to 2 minutes. Oh, it smells so good. It's been a long time since I've made this. And I have my timer beside me here. I got 1 clump of sugar that's just like, no, not today. There we go. I got her. I got her. I got her. Let's keep her going. Keep her moving. Okay. I like that it's already a boil and we're not too far off a rapid boil, which I can already see. Okay, so we'll be back in about 2 minutes, give or take. Okay, I am now at a rapid boil and I'm going to keep stirring it so it doesn't overflow so it doesn't overflow on me. And I got a timer going for 1 minute. Oh gosh, please don't do it. Please don't do it. It's gonna do it, isn't it? Aren't you? Don't you dare. I'm gonna take it off the heat just a little bit. This is why you don't walk away when you're making jam. because you don't want this to get onto your stove. It's not fun to clean up. Okay, we'll be back in a couple seconds when this is done. Okay, now gotta move my jars over just a little bit here. I already have my water boiling for the water bath canner, which I use my pressure canner for. We want to fill this to a 1/4 inch headspace. I know a lot of people remove the film from jams and jellies. I do not. I can't be bothered. The only reason people remove it is for aesthetics. I can't remember how many jars you get from this. Okay, that was a huge. We are just going to remove that. Okay. All right. We'll debubble these jars. Wipe the rim. Be very careful because this stuff is hot. I try and only do a couple jars at a time so that way I can handle touching the jars, but I have a feeling I need to get a glove. So it only feels like it's really hot. Oh yeah, okay. Look at that color. Okay, into the canner. Woohoo, not like that. Heck no, that water's going crazy, man. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna keep going doing this, and I'm gonna boil these for 10 minutes. Then we'll be right back. Okay, I forgot to add a part in that I'm gonna add in. I haven't started my timer yet, even though really I could because that's a pretty nice boil. But anyway, you want to have 1 inch of water above your jars. I know there's 1 inch above that. I'm not about to show you, but there is. You want to have a minimum of 1 inch. You can have 2 or 3 inches above, that would be great. So make sure you do that if you're going to water bath can. Okay, we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so my timer has just gone off for 10 minutes. We're going to let it sit for 5 more minutes to let it cool down and relax and, you know, make it so it's not going to burn us when we pull it out. And we're going to pull the jars out. Just 5 more minutes. All right. Now we're just going to pull these out. Oh, like, look at that color. It is gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna let these sit on the counter. Got a reflection of the light. We're gonna let these sit on the counter for 24 hours to let them, ooh, that one popped as I was grabbing it. To let them seal up and do their thing. We got, oh, hold on. The recipe said it did 6 jars and we got 6 jars. I like when the recipes are right. Rarely ever happens, but I like it. Okay, so there we go. Dandelion jelly. I'm gonna leave a link down below to a recipe for it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.